Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the English Camp podcast. I'm Adam, and I'm really happy you're spending some time with us today. Maybe you're sitting comfortably at home. Maybe you're riding a bus with lots of noise around you. Maybe you're walking through a quiet street. Wherever you are, thank you for choosing us to practice your English.
And I'm Sarah. We're really happy you're here. Take a slow breath, let your shoulders relax, let your face soften, and let your brain settle into this gentle, warm English. Today, we're talking about something simple but huge. Habits, the small things we do every day without thinking, the funny routines, the bad patterns, the good patterns, the things we repeat again and again and again.
Habits are such a deep part of human behavior. Some habits are helpful, like brushing your teeth, drinking water, writing a plan for the day. Some habits make life easier, like checking your calendar or preparing your things the night before. Some habits are difficult, like procrastinating or checking your phone too much. And some habits are just mysterious. We don't know why we do them.
Exactly. The nice thing is that habits tell a story. Even the tiniest habits say something about a person. The way someone makes tea, the way someone folds their clothes, how they stand in the morning, how they start a conversation, how they get ready to sleep. All of these little actions paint a picture of who you are.
So let's explore the world of habits together, slowly, naturally, without rushing. Let's start with the beginning of the day. Sarah, when your eyes open in the morning, what happens?
Well, first of all, I don't get up right away. My alarm rings, I open my eyes, and I just lie there under my blanket for maybe 1 or 2 minutes. I look at the ceiling and my brain tries to wake up. Sometimes I wake up thinking it's Sunday, and then I realize it's actually Wednesday. That moment is always painful.
I know that feeling too well. I do something similar. I open my eyes and immediately ask the universe, is it really time? Is this happening? And sometimes I even try to negotiate with the morning, like, just 5 more minutes, please.
Yes. And after those few slow minutes, I stretch my arms and my neck. It feels like my body is waking up piece by piece. Then I sit up very slowly. I never jump out of bed. I move like someone who is still downloading their energy.
Same. I always move slowly in the morning. But you know what I don't do? Drink water. I wish I did. I always tell myself, tomorrow I will drink water right after waking up. But tomorrow arrives, and what do? I reach for my phone.
The phone habit is real. Let me guess, you check everything, right?
Everything. Messages, emails, weather, news, notifications, things I don't even care about. I check them anyway. My brain wakes up instantly, but my face is still half asleep.
That's why I keep my phone far from the bed. If it's close, I will touch it. And I know myself too well, so I put it on the other side of the room.
That's smart, but I'm worried I will walk across the room like a zombie and pick it up anyway.
I believe you will, but you can still try. Anyway, after I stretch and sit up, I always drink a big glass of water. That is my morning ritual. If I skip it, my whole day feels off, like my body is missing something.
I admire that habit. Do you drink cold water or room temperature?
Room temperature in the morning. Cold water is too shocking at 7 a.m. My body might scream.
After I finally get out of bed, I usually go straight to the kitchen and make coffee. I'm not truly awake until I smell coffee. That smell, it's like hope.
I understand the coffee love, but I'm a tea person. I always make green tea. It's gentle, it's soft, it's calm. Tea says, "Good morning. Everything is okay." Coffee says, "Get up right now."
That's the perfect description. But I love the intensity of coffee. It's like a small explosion of motivation.
Do you eat breakfast every day?
Yes, always. If I don't eat breakfast, I feel like I'm running on 5% battery. I usually eat toast with peanut butter or eggs or cereal.
You? Every day. I like simple breakfasts, yogurt with fruit or eggs or toast. Nothing fancy. I don't want stress in the morning.
After breakfast, I always choose my clothes very slowly. I look at one shirt for a long time and think, are you the one? Are you my soulmate today?
Oh, yes. I open my closet and suddenly forget how clothes work. I look at everything like, who bought these? Why do I own all of this? What is my personality?
Exactly. Then, after I finally choose something, I open the window. I like letting fresh air into the room, even in cold weather. That fresh air is my wake-up slap.
Fresh air is amazing. After I'm ready, I check my bag, phone, keys, wallet, sometimes snacks, sometimes tissues, and I check 2 or 3 times because I don't trust my memory.
I need that habit. I lose my keys constantly. I lose them in the strangest places. Once I found them inside a shoe, another time in the freezer.
In the freezer. Why?
I still don't know. Maybe I got distracted while holding groceries. Maybe my keys wanted a cold holiday.
Maybe they needed to cool down.
Probably. After I find everything, I finally leave the house.
And how do you go to work?
I walk. I love walking in the morning. It's quiet. I see the same dogs, the same people, the same streetlights turning off as the sun rises.
I love that. I take the bus, and the bus is like a different universe every day. Some days peaceful, some days chaotic, some days it feels like everyone in the city decided to take that one bus.
Do you see the same people every day?
Yes, there's a man who eats an apple every single morning. I don't know his name, but to me, he's Apple Guy.
Every bus has one.
One day he didn't have an apple, and I felt genuinely worried.
Maybe he ran out of apples.
Maybe. And on the bus, there's always someone who plays loud music through tiny headphones and someone who opens candy very slowly. Crinkle, crinkle, crinkle.
That sound at 8 a.m. should be illegal.
Absolutely. And then the sudden bus stop. The driver stops the bus too quickly, and everyone tilts forward like dominoes.
Yes. And you make accidental eye contact with strangers like, sorry, I didn't mean to fall into your soul.
When I arrive at work, I always enter the building with my tea. It's like my emotional support item.
I make a to-do list. If I don't write things down, my brain becomes spaghetti.
Lists are powerful, but
But I lose the list.
of course you do. I saw that coming.
So after work, when I walk home, I always feel this shift in my mind, like my brain starts closing the work tabs one by one. You know what I mean? Like closing windows on a computer.
Yes, exactly like that. My mind does the same thing. On the bus ride home, I slowly let go of the day, little by little. Email tab closes, responsibility tab closes, social interaction tab closes, and then finally, the I'm tired tab opens loudly.
Yes, the tired tab is powerful. When I get home, the first thing I do before talking, before thinking, before anything is change my clothes. I can't relax until I'm wearing soft clothes.
Same. The moment I put on my comfortable clothes, my body immediately feels lighter. It's like saying to myself, okay, It's your time now.
Exactly. And after that, I usually cook something. Cooking is a habit that helps me relax. There's something peaceful about chopping vegetables, heating oil, mixing things, smelling food. It feels like meditation.
I agree. Cooking transforms your mood. But sometimes I don't have the energy. I'm sure you know this feeling. You open the fridge and the fridge looks back at you like, good luck.
Oh, yes. And suddenly everything inside looks complicated. Even eggs look complicated.
Exactly. In those moments, I order food. But I try not to do it too much because my wallet gets emotional.
My wallet doesn't get emotional. My wallet has a complete meltdown.
After dinner, what do your evenings look like?
Well, sometimes I wash the dishes immediately when I want to feel responsible, but other times I leave them in the sink and tell myself, future Adam will handle this.
And then future Adam cries?
Yes, future Adam always cries, and he always asked past Adam, why did you do this to me?
I completely understand. For me, washing dishes right away is a strong habit. I don't like waking up to dirty dishes. It ruins my morning mood.
That's a good habit. My evening habits depend on my energy. Sometimes I read, sometimes I watch videos, sometimes I talk to the wall and ask myself deep questions like, why am I like this?
I actually enjoy calling my family in the evening. My sister always has stories, long stories, even when nothing big happened. She will talk for 15 minutes about one conversation she had at the grocery store.
That's adorable. I like that.
Sometimes I also go for short evening walks. When the weather's nice and the streets are calm, walking helps me reset my thoughts.
I love evening walks too. There's something peaceful about city lights, quiet roads, the sound of distant cars. It feels like the world is slowing down with me.
After that, I usually do my nighttime routine, brushing teeth, washing my face, and making a warm drink. Sometimes chamomile tea, sometimes mint tea.
Your nighttime routines sound so elegant. My nighttime routine is looking at my phone, regretting looking at my phone, putting the phone down, and then looking at the phone again.
You need help.
I know. I want to start reading before bed. I think that's a habit I really want to build. I want to be that person who reads one page before sleeping and becomes calm and wise.
You can do it. Start with 10 minutes or even 5. Make it small.
I'll try. What about weekend habits? Do you have any special weekend traditions?
Yes. Saturday morning is cleaning time. I clean my apartment from top to bottom. Windows, floors, kitchen, bathroom. It's not fun while I'm doing it, but afterward, when everything is clean, I feel like I'm living inside a commercial. You know those ads where the house sparkles?
Yes, the house glows like heaven.
Yes, and I walk around like, whoa, I did this. It's a good feeling.
I love that. My weekend habit is sleeping. I sleep late, very late. I wake up slowly, make coffee slowly, sit on the sofa slowly. The whole morning is slow.
That sounds relaxing. Do you ever make big breakfasts on weekends?
Yes, on Saturdays, I make a big breakfast. Eggs, toast, maybe pancakes if I feel adventurous.
Pancakes are happiness in food form.
Absolutely. After breakfast, I sometimes go to the gym, but it depends on my mood and my relationship with motivation that day.
Yes, the gym habit is fragile. One small thought, and the whole plan disappears.
Exactly. The gym is like a relationship. You have to work on it constantly or it leaves you.
So true. On weekends, I also meet friends. We go to cafes, walk in parks,
or just talk about life for hours.
I love long conversations with friends. That's a habit I want to keep forever.
Me too. And on Sunday evenings, I like preparing for the week, choosing clothes, planning meals, writing small notes.
Wow, you're organized. On Sunday evenings, I usually panic because I realize Monday is coming.
That's also a habit.
A very strong one.
Speaking of habits, do you have any strange ones?
Yes, I talk to objects. When my laptop is slow, I talk to it like it's a human. Come on, buddy, you can do this. When my plant looks sad, I say, I'm trying, okay?
That is adorable. I have a strange habit too. I always talk to myself while cooking. I give myself instructions like, Sarah, focus, don't burn the onions.
I love that so much. Do you have any habits from childhood that stayed with you?
Yes. When I'm thinking, I play with my fingers. I tap them softly. I used to do that as a kid when I was nervous. Now it's just a quiet habit that appears when I'm thinking deeply.
That's sweet. I have one too. I always count steps when I walk upstairs. Not on purpose. My brain just does it automatically.
That's actually a cool habit. Very mathematical.
Or very strange.
Strange is good.
Do you ever notice habits from other people and think, that's interesting?
All the time. For example, my friend always shakes her leg when she's excited. Another friend hums during every task, even when she's typing an email. And one of my students always organizes his pens before class begins, color by color.
I love observing small habits. They show personality without words.
Yes, humans are full of tiny patterns.
Speaking of patterns, I think I have even more bad habits than I remember.
Oh, really? Like what?
I procrastinate a lot. Not a little, a lot. I tell myself, I'll do it later, and then later becomes next year.
Many people do that. It's a common habit.
What about your bad habits?
I snack at night, especially sweets. Chocolate calls my name. Chips call my name. And I always answer.
You have a strong relationship with snacks.
A very emotional one.
You know, when we talk about habits, we use really important English words like always, usually, often, sometimes, and never. They help us describe how often we do something.
Yes. For example, I always drink tea in the morning. I usually take the bus. I often clean on Saturdays. I sometimes order food. I never sleep early on Fridays.
And using these words makes your English sound natural, like a real conversation.
Exactly. They describe your lifestyle.
All right. Are you ready to go deeper into habits?
Yes. Let's go even deeper.
You know, Sarah, something interesting happened to me last week. I noticed a habit I didn't even know I had.
Really? What was it?
I was working at my computer, and suddenly I realized that every time I concentrate, I make this tiny sound, like a small I didn't know I did it until someone pointed it out.
Oh, I know that sound. You do that when you're thinking. It's very soft, like your brain is talking to itself.
Exactly. It's like my brain is giving a tiny loading sound.
I think everyone has these little sounds. I sometimes make a tsk sound when I'm trying to remember something. It's almost unconscious.
Yes. And these small habits are part of our personality. They show how our minds work.
Right. And speaking of minds, I realized something about myself too. When I worry about something, even something very small like, did I lock the door? I touch my eyebrow. I just touch it.
That's adorable. That's your nervous eyebrow habit.
Yes. I never noticed it until my friend said, "Why are you touching your eyebrow every time you worry?"
It's amazing how many habits are invisible to us until someone else sees them.
True. And you know what else I realized? I have a thinking walk. Whenever I'm stressed, I walk around the room slowly, holding something in my hand. A pen, a cup, anything.
Yes, I do that too. That stress walk is universal. You can't stay still because your thoughts are running, so your feet start running too.
Exactly. Our bodies follow our minds.
I think we all have emotional habits, not just physical ones.
Definitely. For example, when I'm sad, I always clean something. I don't know why, but cleaning calms my emotions.
That's actually very healthy. For me, when I feel sad or stressed, I listen to the same 3 songs over and over. It's a musical habit.
Music habits are strong. We use songs like emotional medicine.
Yes, and our brains connect certain songs with feelings. Do you ever listen to a song from your childhood and suddenly remember a whole memory, like a smell, a place, a feeling?
Absolutely. That's nostalgia. Another habit I have is looking out the window when I think about the past. It's like my brain needs the sky to remember things.
That's beautiful. I stare at the floor when I think about the future, probably because the future feels heavy.
Maybe. You know, cultural habits are also fascinating. People from different countries have different routines.
So true. For example, some cultures take long lunches, some eat very fast, some take naps every day, some drink coffee after dinner, some don't.
Yes, and greetings too. Some people hug, some kiss cheeks, some bow, some shake hands, some wave.
Habits create culture, and culture creates habits.
Exactly. And family habits shape us too. My family always ate together at the dinner table every night, even on busy days. That habit stayed with me. I feel strange eating dinner without sitting down properly.
That's a nice tradition. My family had a habit of talking about our day after dinner. Everyone took turns, even the kids. That helped me become more open.
That's really sweet. Sometimes the habits we learn when we're young stay with us forever.
Absolutely. Even tiny things. Like when I was a kid, my mom always said, "Make your bed. A made bed makes a clear mind." Now, as an adult, I always make my bed. If I don't, I feel unfinished.
I have a childhood habit too. Whenever I read a book, I always smell the pages first. I don't know why. Maybe it's comforting.
I completely understand that habit. The smell of books feels safe, like home.
You know what else? We also have language habits.
Yes, like the small words we always say. For example, I say, "you know," too much.
And I say, actually, too much.
And when I'm confused, I always say, "Wait, what?"
And I always say, interesting, even when I have no idea what to say.
Yes, those are speaking habits. Everyone has them.
And body language habits like nodding while listening, touching your hair, crossing your arms, tapping your foot.
I tap my foot a lot. When I'm excited, nervous, stressed, hungry, basically always.
That's your emotional Morse code.
Exactly. Do you have any social habits?
Yes, I always say, sorry, even when it's not my fault. If someone bumps into me, I say, sorry.
That is such a common habit in some cultures. Meanwhile, my social habit is nodding even when I don't understand something because I don't want to interrupt.
Oh, I do that too. And then the conversation continues and I'm completely lost.
Yes. And inside I'm like, oh no, what have I done?
We need better communication habits.
Absolutely. Have you ever tried breaking a habit?
Yes, many times. Breaking a habit is so hard. Starting a new habit is easy for the first 2 days, then it becomes a fight.
Exactly. I once tried to wake up at 5 a.m. every day. Day 1 was fine. Day 2, okay. Day 3, disaster. Day 4, I quit.
Same. I once tried to stop checking my phone after 10 p.m. I failed on the first night.
But we keep trying.
Yes, because habits can change slowly.
And talking about them helps. You know, Sarah, one of my favorite habits is having conversations like this.
Mine too. It feels warm, honest, and human.
And I hope our listeners feel like they're part of this conversation too, like they're sitting with us.
Yes, we want them to feel included. We want English to feel friendly, not stressful.
So, to everyone listening, think about your habits. Which ones help you? Which ones hurt you? Which ones make your life fun or funny or strange?
And which habits do you want to build or change or understand better?
Whatever they are, remember, habits don't define you. They just shape your days. You can improve them slowly and gently.
Exactly. And we're happy to be part of your English learning habit.
Thank you so much for listening to us today.
Take care of yourself.
Stay consistent with the habits that help you.
And be kind to yourself with the habits you want to change.
We'll see you soon.
On the English Camp Podcast.